Hey folks, welcome to the Transplant Helper. Today, my name is Jim Merle, and I thought that it was the month of April, and it happens to be National Organ Donor Awareness Month. It would be my perfect opportunity to go ahead and pause for just a moment and ask you a very simple question. That is simply stated, have you decided already to become a registered organ donor? Now, the reason I ask you that is because organ donation itself is extremely important to me, not only as someone who helps transplant patients, but someone who is one. Back on May the 23rd, 2013, almost 5 years ago at the making of this video, I received the wonderful gift of life via a heart transplant from the man you see right behind me in this photograph. His name is Dickie. If it had not been for his family and their decision to donate his organs upon his tragic death, I would not be here today, and I would have not have experienced the wonderful things in life I've been able to experience in about the last 5 years. Now, if you back up in my life, say 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years ago, my life was basically kaput, non-existent. As a matter of fact, I was in stage 4 heart failure at that point and struggling every day just to hang on or to grab hold of life. As a matter of fact, many things in my life were not going well for me. Things such as the fact that I was no longer able to work. Therefore, I was not able to support my family like I wanted to as a father and a husband. I was not able to spend time with my wife and my children, running, playing in the yard, rolling around the floor, the typical things that any good father would do. I was not able to do. And the reason was I was simply too weak. As a matter of fact, I was spending somewhere within the neighborhood of 16 to 18 hours a day asleep because I simply did not have the energy to get up and go. Simple tasks that you might complete on your own, things such as taking a shower, things such as eating a meal, those types of things would just zonk me, wipe me out. Back in the bed I would go, back to sleep again. And life was basically terrible at that point. I really couldn't do anything I wanted to do. But again, on May the 23rd, 2013, when I received the wonderful gift of life from this man again, who I give all the honor to at this point, when I received that wonderful gift, everything changed. Right now, presently to this day, I'm back doing many of the things I once even dreamt of doing. As a matter of fact, things like simple tasks that you enjoy, now I enjoy them. Running and playing with the kids, spending time with my family, that number of days has been absolutely rewarding, and what a blessing. As a matter of fact, if you back up to 2013, I only had 2 children at that point, 2 children by birth. Now, since the time of transplant in the last 5 years, I've adopted 3 more children for a total of 5. 3 of those 3 are under 3 years old, and what a joy it is to be able to spend time with them during the years I've already been gifted that I would not have had it not been for the wonderful gift of life. So I hope what you've gotten from this already is how important and how great giving the gift of life can be. So let me ask you again, would you please consider becoming a registered organ donor today? Go down to your local DMV, get that little symbol put on your driver's license, register on one of these online sites. Pretty much look up organ donation, you'll find one. I don't even have to suggest those, but register to be an organ donor. And then the most important part is to sit down with your friends and your immediate family and let them know your decision, because no matter who you register with or how many times, it makes no difference at the time of donation if your family does not know your will, your desires, and your desire to want to give life to someone who is struggling to hold on to it. So be sure they know your decision, be sure they know your wishes, and then that way they can support that when the time comes. So let me reach out to you again and say thank you for your consideration. Thank you especially to those of you who plan to register right now. That is absolutely a great thing. As a matter of fact, one of the reasons you may have received this video on a link just a few moments ago is probably because many of the viewers, you see, I am the Transplant Helper. Many of the viewers I have already received the gift of life, and maybe they picked you in person to send this video to because they knew you were a person who loved and cared about your fellow man and that you would be more than willing to sign up. So I want you to certainly go ahead and thank them for sending you this video. Make sure that they know of your decision too, so they can see the impact they've had and the effect that their life is having on yours. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, stay stronger, friends.